Hey friends, welcome to my channel Everyday Insight. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing about listening introduction information. So kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel by pressing the bell icon. I have already made some videos related to IELTS information, so kindly do go through that in my channel. So let's begin for today's video. In my video today, I'll be discussing about listening task types. Now, what are task types? These are types of questions that will be asked to you to fill in your listening exam. That means in your listening exam, you will be listening to an audio. You'll have 4 sections, 4 audios, and you will be answering the questions. And these questions come in different forms. These are called task types. The first type of task type in listening is multiple choice questions. In this type of question, you'll be given a question and 4 options, 3 or 4 options. While listening to the video, you will have to answer the correct option. Again, do not write the correct answer except write the correct option. So if your answer is on option B, select the option. That means you will choose the option B, and in your answer sheet you will write option B. Now there are 2 types of multiple choice you can get. One is short multiple choice questions and second is sentence completion multiple choice questions. There is hardly any difference. The only difference is in the options. In short multiple choice, you will see the options are very short form, limited answers, whereas in sentence completion they will be full-fledged answers. Now, the second task type that you will get in your listening exam can be matching information. I'm sure all of you must have matched the following information in your childhood or in your school days. The same thing you will be doing here, except rather than drawing a line, you will have a few options to choose from and you will write the correct option to match it from. So you will have on your question, you will have your question sequence number, and you'll have one column that is related to the answers that you will write, and on the other side you will have a table with options that will be alphabetically given in sequence. You will listen to the audio and you will choose the correct answer from match the information. The next is your plan, map and diagram labeling. Now this type of task type is a little difficult because a lot of students are not able to identify the information in the image given. That way they are not able to complete the plan, map and diagram labeling. Now when it comes to plan, map and diagram labeling or an image that you have to fill in the answers, the first thing that you need to see is where are you beginning from? Is it mentioned in the question or not? Unless if it's not mentioned in the question, you will have to listen to the audio carefully and see where you are going to begin from. From there, assume yourself standing in that position and having a walkthrough. The first is plan labeling. So let's learn a little about plan labeling. The content of the listening recordings is usually non-academic. For it, they may give an introduction about an event or about a structure or usually a plan of a building. So in this, for example, a museum, a gallery or a school, etc. So in this you will have to assume where you are going to begin from and consider yourself walking through a walkthrough. Your second type of question that comes in this is map labeling. There will be many places like a hospital, factory, park, and your job is to listen to the recording, look at the given map and label all the gaps in the map. Now again, I will mention that in your plan, map and diagram labeling, there are 2 ways you can get the answers. One, you can get a few options to choose from, so you will write the correct option and again not write the correct answer, or there will be no options. So when there are no options, you will choose the correct answer. You will write the correct answer, making sure that you are writing within the word limit, no spelling mistake, no grammar mistake, no punctuation mistake. The third type in this is diagram labeling. It will give you a diagram which can demonstrate parts of a machine or phases or of a process. The speaker in the recording will describe the diagram very clearly and logically so that you can understand it easily. As a result, you have to keep track of what you hear, not what you think of from your own knowledge about the mentioned machine or a process. For example, like a coffee machine or a tea vending machine. So you cannot assume anything of your own. You will have to seek through the information provided to you and listen to the information given in the audio and fill in the gaps. The fourth type of question that you can get is table, form, notes, summary and flowchart completion. Now these are subdivided into all of these 5 task types. So that means in any of your 4 sections you can get these task types in any of the 4 sections, in any of the audios. We'll begin with first a form completion. In this you will get a form as in a question where you'll have to summarize the information about the person, about their name, about the phone number, email address, date, etc. as you know what a form is. So that is just like a form completion. Second is notes completion. In notes completion you need to summarize the specific and detailed information in the recording. That means you will be given it in notes form. Parts of the audio will be given in notes form in question and you will fill in the gaps in your notes completion. In table completion, you will be given a table, listen to the audio and you will fill in the table. Now when it comes to table completion, always remember with the information provided to you, you will fill in the gaps. What are the things that you need to consider when going through table completion? You need to consider column heading and row heading. So that is really important. So you need to see which information is provided and listen carefully to the provided information and then fill in the gap. Next is your flowchart completion. In a flowchart completion, you will be given a process in your question. So you need to make sure that you are following the arrows that are displayed in the question. Your last in this is summary completion. In this you are responsible for filling in the gaps in a given paragraph. Notice that your answer must meet all the requirements about spelling, grammar, word limit and punctuation. Now the second last is fifth task type is sentence completion. In this you will be given a few sentences and you will listen to the audio and fill in the gaps in the sentences. That means in the sentences that summarize the main idea of the whole listening text or just a section of the listening text. Again, you need to make sure that your spelling, grammar, word limit and punctuations are correct in this task type also. The last is short answer questions. In short answer questions, you will be given just questions and you will listen to the audio and you will have to answer in 1 or 2 words what your answer is. Again, it will be given in the question how much the word limit, only 1 word answer, only 2 words, no more than 2 words and a number. So you need to make sure you are answering within the word limit. Always remember to read the instructions carefully because you will be penalized for writing more than the given number of words. Now that is the end of your types of questions that you can get in listening. There is no sequence to the types of questions that you can get in your question paper. That means you will get them randomly in either of the sections. There are total 4 sections. You will get them in any random order. So you need to make sure that you are practicing on all the 6 types of your listening task type questions. That way you can improve not just on your audio, on the type of questions and how to answer. Now I would request you to all please like, share and subscribe to my channel so that I can give you more videos related to IELTS tips and tricks and more information when it comes to going through the exam. I'm sure this video must be very helpful, so please do share my video. Thank you.